Well, there's the tub that my new fish came in on the left-hand side, and some boxes from previous purchases, and the trash can that says that I got my room clean. Let's go inside and sit down and talk about what fish I got and why I got them. Got my breeding pair of routes moved in here. Got some shrimp and tilapia thawing out for dinner. I moved all the plants from the middle on top of the filters so that they look more hidden and stuff, and the inside of the pool is open so that you can see its new occupants. Over here is the little needle gar that we got. Not needle gar, marble gar. I'm sorry, that's on me. And I got him because he's gonna get to about 30 inches or so, and I don't think the wife's special needs gar is going to get much longer than that, if he gets that long. Turn this around real quick. I got rid of the Temensys bass for multiple reasons. The main one being that my wife and I like to have a relationship with our fish, and we like to attempt to hand feed most of them. She hand feeds her stingrays, I can hand feed my Severum, I can hand feed the arowana, I can hand feed most of the Oscars in here, except for one, because he's old and grumpy. You couldn't stick your hand in the pool with the Temensys in there. I got bit by them, and it was just not a fun experience. They also were extremely competitive for food, which led to issues with fighting. I brought home 2 gar to give it a trial run. I absolutely fell in love with them. So I sold Ray my Temensys bass and I bought 4 more. So I have 6 regular alligator gar. And then I have 1 special needs alligator gar. And I have the marble gar. So, from what I'm reading, they take 10 to 15 years to get to 5 foot. Males don't usually live much longer than that. I could be wrong. The internet could be wrong. It has been a lot of times. I'm going to build a 14 foot long by 6 foot wide by 2.5 foot deep pool. And I believe that that is going to be adequate for quite a while for all of my fish. We have a separator that we built for the stingrays that's super easy to make out of PVC and netting. I'm sure I'll make a video on it at some point. But we're going to divide the fish that need to be divided so that they don't leave. But everybody will be in one 14 to 1600 gallon system. So it'll be easier to maintain. I'll only have 1 temp to watch. I'll only have 1 water change to do. It'll be much, much easier. So without further ado, let's check these guys out. Oh man, I'm still admiring them. So I kept my red tail, and my Oscar is somewhere in here, and he's extremely happy to have these guys as tank mates instead of the Temensys bass. I honestly don't think I could be any happier with them. We are thawing out some tilapia and some shrimp. We're going to try and feed them. And then tomorrow they get to go through their first water change with me. Oh. Yes. That's why I like them. Weird stuff like that. There's the Oscar. So much better. So much happier. Dinner is served. See how this goes. Should be an entirely different experience than what went on in the last guys. shitting. For those of you still watching, that was a hell of a lot calmer and a hell of a lot more entertaining to watch than my bass just flip over each other and fight to the death over a piece of tilapia this big. I think they're going to fit in just fine. A couple closing thoughts. They have the ability to survive a huge temperature swing all the way up to 90 degrees. So I don't have to worry about them getting too hot, which is something I had to worry about with the bass. We also have to worry about power outages. They can surface breathe. I mean, it's not going to be the perfect solution, but they have more of a chance of surviving due to a couple of their attributes than other fish in my room would. So that's why the major investment. It cost me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to buy 7 of them in one shot. And I think it was worth every penny after watching them eat tonight. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna hang out with the wife who's over here that just woke up. She's gotta go to work in a little bit. Hang out with this stupid thing. And I'll catch you guys next time. God bless.